They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 18th-ranked team in the land, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football end zone, it's Robinson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team, a pretty minimal gain on that return. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had our... The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge...
You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record.
Into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup. And
to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses...
In this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line. And this
being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. QB draw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Lopez wants to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know.
7 to Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon.
Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
That's caught. It's Mays. And the defense settled in to stop that one for 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Caught, close to the marker, it's Mays. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield.
Good job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team.
Over taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24.
It's tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Using his legs, it's Claiborne. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, how am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll make about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That is no good.
Very often.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
In your favor, and then exploiting it.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it.
And there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The football defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Here comes the Deacon offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
He'll pull it on the read. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
This is an offense here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. Myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that is such
half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Here in the final minute of the first half. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What an individual effort there in field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
And a decent gain there before the...
Gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Claiborne. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spot.
Too easy for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Barnes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense after the play. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. He got it.
Between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Comes the offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just
Physical challenge of this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on...
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wake. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys that can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
But the incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
That can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
They got 0 push-up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Yeah, so dynamic.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll take the deep shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heel. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard.
The defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
With the catch, it's Hernandez. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Marker is heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking for space. It's Claiborne. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
They'll give it to the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is
really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to take off. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Yeah, and he's done a great job all game long, making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull it and continue to keep drives alive. He's continuing to make the right decision time and time again.
Pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And he pulls
to avoid contact.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
They have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run in the red zone. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
At the next level, just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second run
maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in.
Playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete.
have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that.
In this game, that time on the RPO, nobody open, and he just takes off running. And we've seen him do it in a variety of ways, on designed runs, on scrambles, and even in the RPO game. He's making the right decisions, and he's just too athletic for this defense to tackle. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Rides the back on the option to give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
The situation, time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. That one puts them in. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just...
The time, in this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So they move the ball 37 yards. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense gets home and makes it down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. First offense returns to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the